Oh, and there's a hook, and we'll have a hooking call. Doring, I believe, took down number 8 Miller, and that's the second penalty that Miller has drawn.
Well, Doring gets a sidestep by Miller. Miller's going to go in and have a chance, and Doring able to get the stick on him and pulls him down to the ice. As the play comes in, Miller sidesteps the defenseman, Doring, and Doring gets a hook on him and is able to take him down. Doring touches the puck, and away he goes for a 2-minute penalty. As Orchard Park takes the power play again.
There you have a look at one of the Trojan players in the box right there, Doring, I believe.
Well, I'm not sure if that's Doring. Doring is their captain. I think that's Doring in the box right now.
And working the power play, a shot right on rebound. Oh, I thought it went in. And right there on the goal line, it's waved off. I thought it hit the upper part of the meshing. We'll have to wait for a replay on that one on the next whistle. In any event, it looks like the Trojans are not going to get the tie or the equalizer there. That would have, or rather the Quakers didn't go up by 2, and the Trojans escape a bullet. Coming back the other way, Bukite runs into his own guy and doesn't get a good shot away. Zielinski has it at the red line. And now it's picked up by the Trojans, walking in on goal. Here's the big shot right on, and Brennan the save on Perez.
Perez lets a slap shot go, and he's able to, Brennan able to cover up. Is some nice action in both ends. Best check of the game right now. Looks like Orchard Park taking out their own player on a slap shot. But here comes the play to the front of the net, a shot from the point, and you got Dimitrov right off the crossbar. It's right off the crossbar, and at the side, Dimitrov hanging his hands up in the air like he scored a goal. But as you see in the replay, great camera work by the crew as the puck goes right off of the crossbar.
And Orchard Park still on the power play, kept in there by the Trojans to the back end. It's dumped in deep there by number 16 for the East team, Tim Faulkner. He loses it as Jim Miller picks it up for the Quakers. He drew this penalty, and now he has possession of the puck as he gains the blue line. Goes around Hart, gets a shot away, a shot saves Satarski as Miller went end-to-end, got a good opportunity there. Goes back all the way for John Sloma. Sloma sends it off the left wall for Dimitrov. He brings it in, he gets poke checked at the blue line, can't get it in. And now the Quakers just backhanded in the line, and they're going to call an offside call. 12:07 left here in the second period, Rich.
37 seconds remaining in the power play, and again, Orchard Park, a little costly mistakes on offsides. You wanna make sure that you gain the zone or gain the red line or blue line before you throw any of your teammates offside. And this is a valuable opportunity that they could have passed up.
And power play for another 30 seconds. Orchard Park will have to retreat. Well, Brennan will stop it there behind the line for Boyd. Boyd has it for the Quakers on the right side. Boyd knocks it in deep and pursues it, but they're going to call this offsides as well.
And again, on this power play, Orchard Park killing themselves by not gaining the zone and going offside at least a couple of times. And West Seneca East doing a great job of holding up their men and creating those offside opportunities.
And the Quakers have that 1-0 lead, and the power play just about over for them. Another 15 seconds into the east end. And able to clear it, number 4, Pat Furlong for the Trojans. Goes all the way. Here's a chance for Maciejewski, and he almost caught Brennan that time. As Brennan had come out of the net, it hits Orchard Park player, gets knocked to the red line. Meister pursues and sidesteps a check. It's knocked forward now. Still in the neutral zone, both teams battling for possession. Finally, Nichols sent it deep behind the net where Satarski will leave it for Furlong. Furlong sends it around the wall right to Meister, but he can't corral it. And the East team comes back 2-on-2. The backhand pass does not get through, and a wholesale change for West Seneca East. Gets intercepted there, a move right on in front. It's chipped back to the blue line. Militello decides to send it deep behind the net for Simmons. Simmons behind the net, takes a look, sends it back to the point for Militello. Here's the wrist shot, low to the ice and wide right. Goes back there one more time for number 5, Noah. He gets hit. Into the corner it goes. It's one-handed pass along the boards. This time it'll be picked up by the Quaker Zimmerman. His pass on the stick of Meister. And now it gets knocked into the zone and knocked deep by Nickel. Behind the net, both teams battle. DeJames backhands it out for Meister. Meister takes a look. He'll leave it there. But it's sent back around the opposite way. DeJames battles with his check. And finally, the Trojans walk away with it. Coming back the other way, I believe, is During. During to the backhand, right on goal. Shot save, Brennan. Big rebound there. Nobody home for the Trojans. And finally, Orchard Park Zimmerman has it for his team and backhands it off the wall, but not out. Faulkner can't keep it in, however, and he'll send it back to his own blue line. The East team send it down the ice where it's picked off there by Sloma. Sloma can't get it out of the zone. It's kept in there by Biddlecom. He knocks it behind there. Right front shot goes wide, left by Biddlecom on the give and go. Sloma can't get it out. It's kept in by Furlong. He gets stick checked, but he knocks it deep right on the Biddlecom backhand. Shot goes wide. So some good opportunities there for the East team, and they shot it wide each opportunity. And they're just one shot away from tying it up here as we hit the 9-minute mark left here in this second period. And Orchard Park is still up by a goal. Hart has it for the Trojans. He makes a move, gets it ahead for Faulkner. Faulkner takes a look. Leaves it there for Biddlecom. His shot right on. Stick save. The rebound for Long. Backhand. Another chance. Faulkner right out in front. And finally, the Quakers get it out. It's Miller who comes to the rescue for Orchard Park. And back for Zimmerman at his own blue line. He'll send it into the end, and Satarski will play it. We're going to have a call here as players get tangled up into the crease area for West Seneca East.
Well, they get tangled up in front, but I don't think number 14 meant to go to the front of the net and crunched into the goalie. But anyway, faceoff's coming outside.
And let's go join Rob Lucas.
And I'm down here. I'm the guy with the shirt on and all the clothing on among all the West Seneca East boosters. Hi, guys. You call yourselves what, the Borsuk fan club?
That's right.
All right, now, there's 2 Borsuks. How do you tell them apart?
One's big and one's small.
One's offense, one defense, right?
Right.
All right, now, did you go shirtless leaving the house today? Did you walk outside like that?
No, we did it in the bathroom.
I did. In the bathroom here. Very nice. The Buff State Sports Arena is proud to have you guys supporting West Seneca East. Who do you think is going to win this afternoon, huh? And we got a get well mom over here.
And back to the action. Maciejewski couldn't corral the pass out in front. And Miller tries to knock it ahead. Finally, he does to Dimitrov, but he can't get it out. A move there. Oh, and a tackle in front of the net. No call on that play as Borsuk decides he has to hang on as player gets trapped in the zone, and bodies are flying now as the game picks up in the chippiness department. Coming back the other way, Maciejewski. Oh, and he runs in to Williams at the blue line, and an offside call.
Maciejewski getting awfully upset there. In front of the net, I think the goaltender gave him a little bit of a push and knocked him down, and then you had the defenseman sitting on top of him. Finally, when the defenseman gets off him, there's a nice hit right there. Nice stand up, and Maciejewski gets frustrated and throws a little bit of a punch at one of the Orchard Park players. And Maciejewski, one of the stars for West Seneca East. You don't want to see him getting off the ice and going into the box. But back to the play, he was lying down in front of the goaltender when the defenseman got off him. He was still flailing around on the ice like the referee should be calling a penalty.
Boyd behind the net, backhands it around the wall for Nickel. He sends an errant pass, and Rich, I think another icing call. And there it is, down to 7 minutes, 38 seconds. Second period left. The Quakers of Orchard Park are up by 1.
1-0 game, and most of the play right now has been West Seneca East. They have been dominating the better part of the second period here, and goaltender Ryan Brennan been playing very strong in net for the Orchard Park Quakers.
The draw will be to Brennan's left. Off the draw, loose puck gets kicked back by DeJames for Boyd.